Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Cavasur here, coming at you from San Diego, California. Today, I am excited to do another yerba mate review. And this one, I'm super excited about because it involves a different process of aging and curing and drying the yerba mate called the Barbacua. And Barbacua is a type of slow drying method where for 10 to 12 hours you kind of put the yerba mate tea leaves under smoke to dry it, and then it's aged for up to 24 months. And this specific bag I ordered from an organization. You can buy it on Amazon, but it's a this one comes from Uruguay, I believe. Sorry, no, Argentina. But it's all in Spanish. So if you want to do a screenshot and read that, knock yourself out. But this yerba mate is, it is Argentine. I was corrected on my last video. It's Argentine. But this one is supposed to be very good, and you can get it on Amazon. I'll put the link below. But I've heard from people that this is has a very nice nose to it when you first open it. It's supposed to be like incredible, the aroma that you get from it. And it's supposed to have all these really nice kind of like baked fruits and different flavors that are not commonly associated with yerba mate. And I love this kind of rustic packaging they've got here. Oh wow, yeah. That does smell really good. Kind of like sugary pastries or cookies or something. Like a little bit of a fruity smell. Kind of like almost also a little bit of like a tobacco type of smell to it. The smokiness is, very much pronounced compared to that CBS. By the way, that's also I was calling it CBSE, the yerba mate that I reviewed in my first video, but it's Sebese. All right, so I'm going to pour this in here. And again, just a nice, smoky, very earthy kind of nose with, like I said, like some kind of sugary pastries. Be like a cigar type tobacco. It's a kind of early afternoon here, about 1 p.m. So, and this is how you put the yerba mate in the gourd, and then you kind of want to just lay the bombilla on top of it like that when you pour the water. And this yerba mate, again, as I said in my first video, you're talking like it's such a good value because this bag right here of Isondu was only about $11. It's a half a kilogram, and like I said, you can drink this stuff for a single bag like that of yerba mate. You can drink it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks before you finish it. So I'm gonna run into a problem here pretty soon where I have a lot of unfinished bags of yerba mate because I've been ordering these and getting really excited about them and wanting to try different ones, and I'm gonna have to increase my consumption of yerba mate to match the amount of yerba mate that I have. And back in Baltimore, I have a bunch of Rosamante, a bunch of Cruz de Malta. So this water is hot, but it's not boiling hot. I prepared the water before I started the video, so it should be like a little bit cooler by now. It still feels kind of hot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna do a taste review. And before I do that, just want to stop and say the Sebese Guarana yerba mate that I reviewed in the last video. The energy from it was pretty powerful. I drank it in the kind of early afternoon, probably around the same time, 1 p.m. is now, and it really kind of gave me a pretty huge rush of energy that kind of took me through the early evening. But it doesn't interfere with sleep the same way that coffee does. So while I wouldn't drink it like right before going to sleep, obviously, I wouldn't be scared of drinking yerba mate like in the early evening. Probably like for me no later than 5 or 6 because I'm pretty sensitive to caffeine. So all right, I'm gonna let this yerba mate cool down a little bit, maybe add some cold water to it, and then I'm going to continue with the review. Bula. All right, so my Isondu, I don't know how to pronounce it. Yerba mate has cooled down to a acceptable level here, and there it is. You can see the leaves kind of peeking up there from the side. I don't know what the saludos. Now, if I was to compare it with the yerba mate I've had before, that really expensive guayaki stuff, it kind of has that type of flavor. Again, like a maltiness that really kind of jumps out. Let's look at some notes here about some of these flavors. It's like a typical yerba mate has kind of an earthy, grassy, soily kind of flavor to it, but this, with that smokiness and that curing process, you get these kind of tobacco, hickory, kind of mesquite kind of flavors to it, and it's really just pleasant. It really kind of lowers the acidity that you get from like really green, fresh yerba mates. Again, yeah, like a smoky wood flavor. I'm really interested to see what the effects of this are, but I can tell by tasting it that it's a good kind of something to sit down and drink while you're working on a project of some kind. But in terms of the caffeine content or the matine content, this kind of remains to be seen. And I'm gonna go ahead and continue to drink it, and I'll put some more notes in the bottom of the post on Connoisseur. And until then, bula to the hula, and saludos y besos.